Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hazeeq, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Trust Wallet token. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor, and you should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, let's jump straight into the charts. So taking a look at the TWT token on Binance through TradingView, I have set up a Fibonacci retracement here from the swing low we printed in February this year to the swing high we printed in September of 2021. And as you can see, we have broken above the all-time high price here, which is very good. So our next target is going to be the 1.618 here at $3.93. So for now, Trust Wallet is doing everything it needs to be doing. Well, if you consider basically the owner of the wallet promoting it on Twitter and pumping the price like crazy, then yeah, it's doing everything it needs to be doing. So obviously with CZ's tweet, the price just went parabolic because he used the FTX FUD to promote his wallet. And I say his because Binance owns Trust Wallet. Binance owns CoinMarketCap as well, if you didn't know that. And Binance owns a lot of things. So yeah, right now, obviously, I would not be entering Trust Wallet token because, as you can see, it's very overextended. The RSI is still on the relatively high. We haven't even retested the 20 EMA since we started pumping November 13th. So I would just be careful entering right now because you're probably going to get wrecked. We're going to potentially see a move all the way back down here to $1.22, which is the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement. So since we broke above that retracement, which we have been testing as resistance multiple times here, and in here as well, we couldn't really break through that level. We absolutely blasted through it over here, and we ran into the 1.272, which was our minimal target at $2.42. From there, we're potentially going to see a move all the way back down to the 786. And if you want to continue a healthy uptrend, we're going to bounce up from there, and we're going to continue moving to the upside, eventually taking out the 1.618, maybe sometime, early 2023, maybe early February. Let's see how that goes. But for now, I wouldn't be entering, like I said, $1.23 here. That would be a sort of a good entry potentially. But you can see that the bear market hasn't really affected the Trust Wallet token for some reason. And that is kind of weird. Obviously, I'm not sure what Binance is doing here and how they're, holding the token's price here. I haven't dove in deep into the tokenomics and the mechanics behind the token, but I'm pretty sure that it probably should have seen a strong move to the downside, just like all the other coins did. But for some reason, we printed our low here in February of 2022. We had a move to the upside in March. We dumped in May, and since May, we really have been in an uptrend. So that's a bit weird to me. I haven't seen any news regarding the project, so I don't know. Maybe they've been building behind the scenes. I do know that they update the app constantly, and that's very good. That's good to see. But yeah, I'm going to have to do my own research and a lot of research into the Trust Wallet token because I was thinking of moving some of my holdings, if not the majority of my holdings, to a decentralized wallet. Because I don't want to deal with centralized exchanges, and I don't really deal with them that much. I only have KuCoin and Binance, the ones that I use. Sometimes I trade on Gate.io, and that's it. But if I want to get some obscure shitcoin token, shitcoin, not really a shitcoin, but some tokens that aren't available on other exchanges. So yeah, you have your support level here for Trust Wallet token at $1.23. I would consider that a good entry. Also, with if you like trend lines, then you could draw a trend line here. But we're going to do that on the weekly chart. It's going to be a lot better there. You could draw a trend line potentially like this. If you can just zoom out and see where the candles are. Okay, yeah. So using the bodies of the candles, we can actually set this up properly here, just like this, and this is going to be our support trend line that we could be retesting in the near future, potentially if we see a major capitulation in Bitcoin. But as we have seen, that really doesn't affect Trust Wallet's price. So if this belongs to Binance, they're probably going to keep pumping it until they make a bunch of money on it, just like they are doing with BNB or like they have done with BNB. And yeah, this is a probably a good investment if you want to make money long term. I would say this is one of the most secure wallets you're gonna have out there. But do your own research into it. And yeah, if you want to enter, be careful. Like I said, I'm not saying this is a bad project. Just saying, be careful entering something like this at peak prices, because you never want to be entering these, at these green, huge candles. That's not smart. Okay, so let's switch over to the Binance website. So taking a look at the weekly chart, you can see that we were in some sort of symmetrical triangle here, and we were, we were doomed to break out, so to speak. So this is where we started breaking out. Obviously, we had Binance, CZ's tweet, and obviously everything went parabolic. And this is good for now. This is good. We may potentially see a move all the way back here to retest that previous resistance of the symmetrical triangle somewhere above $1, and from there we can continue moving forward and creating some sort of a new trend there or a new pattern. But for now, this was a very nice setup for a pump. If you have been entering off of these support levels right now, for example, if you entered here in February of 2022, you could have been up 467%, and right now you're up 308%. So these are very good moves to have, or gains to have in a bear market, believe it or not. So this is pretty crazy. And obviously, I would potentially also look at an entry off the 20 EMA on the weekly chart. That's going to be a very important level for us to hold. Also, I would look at this swing high that we printed in March of 2022. We may retest that as support and just bounce off from that level. That's also potentially what could happen. But I think the Trust Wallet token isn't that strong to hold this high, because from where we are right now, that's just a 33% move or 30% move to the downside. I think we're gonna get dumped hard here, and not as hard as all the other tokens, because like I said, this is Binance we're dealing here with. So I think we're gonna probably retest $1, $1.05, $1.10, the 20 EMA, the 55 EMA region here on the weekly chart. And from there, we're going to continue our growth. So once we see that, I would probably potentially buy into the token. Depends on what's my situation with my other altcoins. Have I got enough of the ones that I actually want? And once I have enough of the ones that I want, I can actually put some money into these ones, into these side projects that may actually do pretty well in the bull market. And if we take a look at the weekly RSI, you can see when you see stuff like this, right? When you see stuff like this, and you've just entered the crypto market, you don't know anything, you're gonna buy, right? Because, well, it's growing, right? The price is up, we should buy. Well, no, you shouldn't. All right, this is when I was buying. This is when I first entered crypto, and I was buying a lot of low cap altcoins when they were doing this, and this is not right. Just like this wasn't right. You see, every time you enter this overbought zone, you come back down. And I'm not saying you're going to come back down to the oversold immediately, but at least wait for a retracement, my man. Just wait for a retracement. This is, it's not going to kill you. You're going to make money with this if you just be smart about it, right? You do have this nice resistance level here that we broke on the RSI. So this is a pretty good setup here. So I would look for a back test of support here, and off of that trend line, you could be entering that. That would be fine in my opinion. The MACD obviously very overextended here. Yeah, that's pretty much everything regarding the Trust Wallet token. If I missed out anything important on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Feel free to check out my Patreon. The links are going to be in the description. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.